What's going on, everybody? Scorpio, you still there?
I believe the children are future.
What the
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Thank you. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Yo.
Give in the truth. Let me just go ahead and cut to my favorite part. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail and I succeed, it will take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all
Hey, yo.
inside of me. Yeah. Sexual chocolate.
Good Lord.
Sexual chocolate.
Jesus. So, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the bridge. I did not know Scorpio at that point. Well, shit. Oh, man.
I got the bundles in tonight, boy.
I got the bundles.
Hold on, it's sliding a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
The bundles in tonight.
Jesus. That just threw me off the rails right there. I'm trying to get back on. I can't. Hold on. Let's go through some hellos.
I just want to let everybody know.
Oh, God.
Terry had no idea I was going
I had no idea. Y'all hear me coughing. I'll damn near choking over here. I had no idea that Scorpio was going to do this.
Ooh, Lord.
What's going on, man? Pop Anime Comics. Y'all check out his page. He's interviewed me so many times. Very good dude. Very cool cat. Check out his videos. He's been on the show. We're going to have him on the show again.
I got that Brazilian hair. You don't know
Not a
about
Brazilian. A Puerto Rican hair.
I feel like a Spanish person this hair. I feel like a
Puerto Rican. That's the sound right now, right?
You know I love me some Puerto Rican.
What's going on, Amber? How you doing? Ebony, what's going on? Welcome in. I think SJ is up here. Yep. SJ, what's going on? Oh hi. Not Beady Beady Bumble. Oh Lord have mercy. Selena. Oh Lord. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing. Is it Ashaki? Please let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. But hello, how you doing? Thank you. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Ebony. Come Scorpio with the Whitney Houston, right? You better sing.
For tonight, you all your boys went out to eat.
How did you go down? The internet just broke.
They went out. You came home around 3. Yes, you did.
That wig,
6 of y'all went out.
that wig got everything on it right now.
And 4 of you were really cheap.
Bella. Okay. Bella. All right, I remember that.
Only 2 of you had dinner. I found a credit card receipt.
You know, I wish we could get super chats. I think we need more followers though. So we're trying to get to
What? Okay, what is super chats?
So it's like people could like pay to do comments and things like that. But I don't know. You let me know. Like, do we need more followers for that or what? Because I thought we needed like a certain amount of followers for something.
Okay, shout out to all you females who wear this type of stuff. I don't see how y'all do this. This shit hot.
For real though. My locks are enough.
Yeah, it is. This is enough work right here.
For real. I even be seeing people wearing wigs on top of their locks. Some of these cosplayers. So I'm just
there's actually this young lady I saw on Instagram where she actually got a frontal and a quick weave, and her lock bundle was at least about like the size of a doggone beehive. It was like had a big old stocking over it. But when the woman did it, it looked so flat on her hair, you couldn't even tell she had locks. So I was like, big ups to y'all. That's a lot on my head. I get hot and I've been ripped all that out. All the money I've been wasted spent on that. No.
My hair is too thick for that shit.
Yeah, boy.
No matter what they do, they gonna be like, "Yeah, this ain't gonna work."
No,
just like if I started acting in something, they were like, "Hey, we need you to cut your locks first." I'm gonna say no because I've been growing them for too long. And 2, I'll be like, y'all done made people look fat and ugly and not even who they are. So I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can cover up.
All you can say is this: get somebody else to do it.
That's
not happening.
Call me when you need thug number 2 and he got locks.
Yeah. Yeah, call me during that time.
Yep. Yeah, I went to go share a link. Thank you, SJ, for sharing the link.
Thank you, SJ, for
and
sharing
Bella.
The
yes,
link.
Got it, Bella. I will call you Bella henceforth. I just want to make sure I get everybody's names right. Need more followers, at least 1,000. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there once people start listening more.
What is it called again?
Super chat. So basically, what super chat works, from what I've seen, is so like you have individuals who are regular chatting, but some individuals want their chats to go to the top or want certain things to happen. Like, for instance, you popping up on a wig, or you singing a song, or me singing a song, or whatever. They pay for that, and then we have to do it.
Is that on YouTube, or that's something we have to download?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, but I think it's something that can transfer over. So like when people do the super chat, we can see it over here. But I don't know if we should do it with this lot, because I got a feeling they go. I got a feeling a lot's gonna happen. They're gonna be like,
oh yeah.
Hey, dear, sing this song. There's $20. No.
Like, okay, no. Thank you for has the money deposit? Yes, it has. Okay, no.
Thank you. I'm gonna play a recording of the actual song.
And I'm gonna find the video. Find the video on YouTube and hold up to my mic.
Exactly. I mean, I know y'all will be wilding out. I know it already.
No.
All right, y'all. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Some of the things we want to talk about is the Marvels trailer. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I'm gonna try to play the trailer up here. Hopefully it works, and if it works, y'all will be able to see it. Some health kick stuff, something like this is a kind of a new topic that I'm calling health kick, and it's the importance of mental health and physical health. Something that I'm realizing recently myself. Then we have another. It's time to talk about it. What to do with corrupt, unappreciative organizations, small and big. Rumor has it, Blockbuster is back? Question mark.
Yeah.
Question mark, because that's
kind of
something weird.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, because we're going to talk about that, because I'm curious to what they're going to, if it's all going to be StreamYard, like streaming, streaming Netflix type. Because if they open up stores again,
suspicious.
Oh man. Then we got Chit Chat. What do you remember about Blockbuster? I'm pretty sure a lot of us in here remember Blockbuster. And then there's something else about aliens. Yeah, I found an article out there about aliens. Supposedly Trump was going to let it slip. Yep. Block the Buster.
Block
Block
the
the
Buster
is back. So it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night.
Yes.
Of course, you know how we are. We have no inhibitors. So
Yes, no.
first off, we're gonna talking with Terrence Scorp.
What's up,
As y'all
y'all?
know, we didn't have a show last week.
No, we didn't.
How's
You said
everything
because
been?
of me?
No, I said so. Scorp, how's everything been?
Oh, I thought you said it was because of school. I was gonna say,
No, it
what?
wasn't your fault. We weren't here because of
I
me.
forgot what we had to do. I think we were like worn out, tired, or something.
Yeah, it was some type of. I think it was some type of something with me concerning.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So.
nothing important to talk about.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to sling no mud, but
Sling mud, no. Sling a rock, yes.
mud is a wet rock.
But it's not. It doesn't give that hard on the side of the head when you hit it.
Not aesthetic is that hard. And
Well,
if you get
yeah,
enough
that's
of
just
it,
a-
if you
that's
get
just-
enough of it, if you get enough of it,
That's just
it'll
a mud rock. There you go. You think it's just mud and there's a whole big old rock with the crystals in there. So you know it's a little sharp too.
oh, that's gonna cut somebody.
Yeah.
That's gonna cut somebody. All right, enough of us throwing rocks and mud and sand. So
You know I'm violent. Why you want to bring that up?
all right. I shouldn't even brought that up. I shouldn't even brought up fighting words.
Not at all.
What's been going on, Squirt? What's been going on with you?
What's been going on with Scorpio? Everything. Well, I took 3 days off from work.
Damn.
3 days off. So I took a Friday. I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Rock throwing is the best.
See, it is. I took a Friday, Saturday. I was off Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was already off Saturday and Sunday, but I took Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I just went back to work today. And
That's what I'm talking about.
It was just a much needed
Break.
5-day break that I needed. Apparently, my mom is on spring break. She's off the rest of this week. And we literally just did completely nothing. Like we cleaned house, we cooked, but we sat on the couch and just relaxed, and we ended up falling asleep. And it was a much needed rest that we got.
That's what's up.
So it was like I needed that. I was like, oh, I got to do this more often. So I needed that. But yeah, I just did a lot of resting. I did some writing. I'm still trying to finish up the rest of book 3. Sorry, Tier. I was supposed to have that done last month.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because
I'm at the very end of it, and I'm at that very end where I'm just like, okay, I need a couple more pages.
Yeah, I mean, we talk. You know what's going on.
Yeah,
I'll talk about not all of it because I don't want to put everything out there. But
yeah,
as far as myself and writing and where that stands right now. So when you're finished,
I'm done. What you mean? Where that stands?
Okay.
What you mean? Where that stands?
No. Well, I'll talk about it. J-So said, should I do that in Big E's voice? J-So, I'm about to invite you off stage so you can do it in Big E's voice. He said, Sofers, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your favorite tiger and feel the power. It's a new day.
You got to do it in the biggest voice. If you're going to do it in the biggest voice, you got to do it right.
How would you do it?
Sofers!
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your favorite tiger and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Hold on.
We don't have the music. We don't have the music.
Oh, we don't have the music. Hold on. We can't move on. I got to get the music. Hold on. No, I got to get the music. No,
we don't have the
that was a pastor. That was a pastor. Hold on. I got praise music. Oh, yes, I do. I got
not praise music.
Yeah, I do. Where's
that?
Lord. Where is that? Where is that?
Why we cut off so much? We can't even look. We 14 minutes in and we ain't talking about nothing yet. Not that music. Not that music. We 14 minutes in. Oh my god. Hold on.
Woo. Crazy. 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 Woo. Yes. Bless him.
Oh Lord. Is that gonna be your intro, Jay? Because if so, we need a New Day theme song. All right.
Bless him.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Bless
This man
him.
just started shouting. We don't put the wig. You don't put the wig back on. What's going on? Okay, talking about me. So, what I got to talk about is kind of going to lead into the health kick thing. But yeah. So things have been, yeah, like since the last show, a lot has happened.
Yeah,
like a lot has happened.
Oh shit! I should have glued her down.
You should have glued it down. You should have laced it in, everything. Like took the extra strands that aren't,
that ain't like, baby hairs, just swoop, big old swoops.
Baby hair like this. Well, I think my forehead need windshield wipers. I need forehead wipers now.
That's what it look like.
See, every time I get my hair done, it's like,
hey, I got a forehead too. Don't feel bad. It's just a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge up there. A lot of
knowledge
right
here.
Right knowledge. All right, we're gonna try to get this going for real.
Oh no, it's 4 hands. I don't know why I tried that 3 fingers. It's 4 fingers. Sorry.
Oh, let me see. For me,
yeah, it's 4 fingers for me.
3, but 2 maybe. I don't know. 3. There we go. I don't know.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
So like I said, lots been going on. Mainly good. Mainly good for me. I haven't written yet. I stopped for a little bit. I stopped writing. Because of my own mental state, and I feel if I write in that state, everybody's gonna cry for real. So I'm like, I'm breathing right now, like. But in the same vein with that, I started working out again. So last year, like a lot of people don't see it really, but I know last year I was pushing freaking 230, probably well over 230. January I was at 226. Now I'm at 204. So I'm trying to get back down to either between 185 butt muscle. Trying to get back. I don't know if I can get back to the college body that I had when I played football.
It's possible. Yes, you can. Right. You can get back to the college body. Yeah. The question is, how bad do you want it?
Very, to be honest. Like, there's something that I realized, but I feel like I know a lot of people don't want to like own up to stuff like this, but I feel like I kind of like a couple of things that I've been realizing about myself within the last week. I feel like I kind of gained like some type of body dysmorphia because of the way that I looked in college playing football. I never looked that way again in the Marine Corps or in the Army. Never looked that way again. Had muscles, but was never like that, like ripped in 185 of freaking muscle, just ripped. So I'm like, I would like to get back to that. The place that I'm training through right now, I'm pretty sure they will get me back to that because some of the workouts we be doing in there. I'm only on my 4th class right now, but my first class, I went in there all excited, like, yeah, let's get to it. And I used to be an athlete. This is gonna be fun. Nope, I was spit by the warm up.
You got a personal trainer?
It's just like a F45, so it's like a group session the way it works. And you go through different workouts for 45 seconds each. So you go 45-second workout, 15-second breather, 45-second workout, 15-second breather, and you do that for basically 45 minutes. And you only get like 2, depending on the workouts and how many sets it is. You may get 2 or 3 1-minute water breaks, and then after that is right back to it. So it's basically the way that I was training myself at the end of my Army career when I was working out multiple times, because then I was working out. I wanted to be a personal trainer and all this other stuff, but that got kiboshed by. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I was gonna move to Orlando and do personal training, but that got kiboshed by. Yeah, that was the goal. That was the plan.
Kibosh.
Yeah. So didn't do that. Came to Colorado. Got lazy. Gained a lot of weight, blood pressure through the roof, which isn't like that anymore. No. And on top of that, mental health is getting better too. So hey, there's a for people out there like you looking for your mental health. Like matter of fact, let's just go ahead and go to that because we're gonna try to get through this fast. But if you're looking for your mental health,
Boy, don't rush
damn
to
it,
this.
we ain't gonna rush to it because the other topics up here is a lot to talk about. But
The mother topic's still gonna be going on.
oh, for
But
real.
I'm glad you mentioned because the whole thing about mental health. That's why I always pride myself on making sure that, which I haven't done in a while.
Mhm.
Charge it to my head, not my heart. I pride myself to message people
Mhm.
and say, okay, how are you doing? Just doing my check in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Like I do everybody in all caps. You. I want to know how you are doing. Um, want to make sure everything is okay with you. Is there anything that you need me to pray for? You don't have to
Mhm.
go in detail. Just like, okay, first my mind. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna put you on the prayer list to go pray for your mind. So
Yeah.
that's just something. I don't know what it is. It's just I've always attracted people that either had PTSD or some going through something mentally. I don't know
Yeah.
why. So I guess I'm just more of like a protector of those people, and I'm
Yeah.
a
And honestly,
little
it's
bit
needed.
understanding. So
And honestly, it's needed. Folks need
yeah,
to know that they have someone they can go and talk to.
yeah.
Because when you're in a position where you feel like you're cornered, you feel like you have no one to talk to, that just makes shit
Mhm.
worse. So that is something that is definitely needed. So I am glad that you do that. I know
Mhm.
I do. I usually do it myself, or I used to do it. I'm going to get back to doing it
Yeah, I
now
have to
that
get back
I've,
to doing it.
because I did even a little bit while I was going through my own things, but
Mhm.
I felt like I wasn't fully 100% there, so I
Mhm.
kind of stopped. Um, SJ, I am sorry yours on decline, but I understand all too well. I will say this to folks: mine was getting there.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not gonna mention this person here, but somebody helped me get out of it. But on top of that,
Mhm.
um, working out because it was like my body just
Yeah.
like these last four classes, I've just been healthy, like not just healthy but happy.
Mhm.
I've also have not let bullshit bring me down. Like when people do dumb stuff, I'm just like, be dumb. I don't let it bother me anymore. So I will say with this, I'm not saying go out there and get a gym membership, go out there and get with
Mhm.
F45, go out there and get with a CrossFit box or whatever. Yeah, but I will say if you're working on yourself, if you have the time, even if it's just stretching in your house or
Yeah.
just basic calisthenics or walking to the end of your block and back or walking around your building multiple times, or if you live in an apartment, walking up the stairs, walking down the
Yeah.
stairs, walking up the stairs, walking down the stairs, anything. Try to add some type of physical health to your mental health because
Yeah.
from what I've gathered with myself and a lot of y'all, well, the inner circle knows what I'm going through, but a
Mhm.
lot of y'all know that I also have, anxiety and PTSD from the military. But even with that, it's not cured just in case the VA's in here listening. But oh, he's cured, take the money. No. Because they'll do that shit with quickness.
Don't you touch them,
But
boy.
it helps. I mean, many war campaigns I've been in, and they better not.
Don't you
But
touch
but
them.
I'll take that all the way to
Yeah.
Congress.
You gotta do your lips like this. Don't touch them.
For real. Many times I've been over there. I've
Pull it,
been in
bro.
5 combat campaigns. They better get
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anywho,
Okay. Come on. Back to the show.
back to it. I just recommend that was the whole part of this is just basically off of what I am learning from
Yeah.
myself. So I just say try to pair the two. You ain't got to go and like I said do a full membership or anything like that, but just try to pair the two. If you're feeling a little low mentally, go
Mhm.
for a walk. Try to clear because even with that walk, you're clearing your mind and clearing your headspace, so on and so forth. And
Right.
doing things like that really helps because I've even found myself like I will go into my class angry, and by the end of the class, I'm like about to pass out one because of the workouts. But in the
Mhm.
same vein, I totally forgot what I was angry about. So, and it doesn't even come back. That's the crazy part. It doesn't come back. It's like my brain's just like, yeah, we're just gonna take that and dump it out here. We're gonna dump it out on the floor with your sweat and your tears and
Mhm.
your snot. We're just gonna put it out here on the floor. So,
Wow.
yeah,
That's. I
be
mean.
dumb. Yeah, be dumb. 2 thumbs up. Yep, we're gonna make that a shirt. Be dumb.
Hey. You
It's
know.
not easy, but doable.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, just like he said, the main
Yeah.
thing when you start feeling that type of that type of way. The main thing is to get out of the house, go into some
For real.
sunlight. Let the sun go and literally get into some sun and let it download in your brain.
Yup. That
You
helps
will
too.
get all type of information from the sun. People don't know that our hair is actually the ends of our hair. Actually, when you go in the sun, especially it doesn't really matter whose hair, but people with locks, when you go into the sun, it actually is like a transmitter. So the information is literally going through the hair and to your brain. So that's why for stuff like that, they say it's get in the sun, go outside, get some fresh air. Sometimes you just need that. Do not sit in a dark place. That's only going
That
to
makes it
make it
worse.
worse.
That makes it.
Don't
Enclosed
listen.
spaces makes it worse.
Yeah, don't listen to no sad music. Get you some of that music that don't make no sense.
Mumble rap.
That don't sound
That's sad. It's just sad
anything.
that they mumble.
No, anything that just don't sound. That just the words just don't go together.
Rock
Like
music.
no, rock music is pretty decent. I'm talking about
Yeah.
some. It's just find some artists that just don't make sense, but they got a good beat to it.
Weird Weird Al
Fast beat.
Oh, wub music.
Who?
Dance me like rave music. Every time with those beats are usually hard, but they do have some people that sing over them, and sometimes they're just saying stuff.
Hey,
Just
whatever
some of
can
the beats
get
are
you out of
very
that.
good.
Whatever can
Exactly.
get you out of that funk. But yeah,
So that's just
get you out of that mindset. Excuse me, not trying to say funk, but
yeah.
get you out of that mindset. Don't add to it. Open up the windows in your house. Let the sun come through.
Hmm.
Don't. Sometimes you even got to put social media down.
Yeah.
That will make you depressed. Pay attention to it.
I have
So,
whole
sometimes,
whole attitude changed. Like I said, the inner circle, y'all get it. Like because y'all been seeing it, y'all just like, yeah, you're.
yeah. But yeah,
I,
just get out of that headspace. Even if you feel it coming on, if you have to cry about it, cry. Go ahead, cry.
yeah, that
Get it
helps
out your
too.
system, and
Now, because
then
honestly, what you just said right there
yeah,
is a lot of truth in that. Because that's
yeah.
one of the things that hinders men. Like we won't cry.
Shit, I will.
I will. I'm not. I'm on air. I will say it. I don't give a.
I
Yes,
cry.
I have, and I have done it. Like yeah, and sometimes afterwards, I'm just like, you know what?
That felt good.
I feel better.
You feel
Doesn't make
so
you
much
less.
better when you feel so much better when you
Yeah.
cry. It's okay to cry.
Yeah, it doesn't make you less of a man. It just
No,
makes you more in tune with your emotions. I
and
think when
if
you have
I
to seal
can't,
it out, seal it
and
up,
if
you got a problem.
you can't cry around your significant other, find your new one.
For real, for real,
Just that
for
plain
real,
and
for real.
simple.
And SJ say, yeah, Jay and I have been talking about doing work. Y'all should do workout sessions together. Like if y'all can
Yes.
like over like FaceTime or Skype or whatever,
Hmm.
do something together. That's dope. Even the fact that y'all want to do that together even says a lot about you two and your relationship
Yes.
because you can be in a relationship where you want to work out and the partner doesn't, or you want to eat healthy and the partner doesn't. You know, and that caused all sorts of rifts, all sorts of rifts.
Yes.
Um,
If
speaking from experience.
you
Jay
dance
said,
your
"Listen, I dance.
booty
I
off.
believe. You know what? I believe it, Jay. That right there too. You could dance freaking your stress away too.
You can
If you're
dance for
dance your
you can
stress away.
dance your stress away.
Yeah, do that too.
So I mean, whatever you have to do to get yourself out of that funk. So I mean, I just so you know what you know what I believe, Jay. You say Latino. Hold on, Jay. You say you dance to Latino dance. Oh yeah, dance hall, early '90s club bangers. Oh yeah, you gotta find something to get yourself out of that. So that's what Jay danced to, which I Jay um I believe I have the song that's specifically Jay dances to. Jay say he danced to a Latina dance hall. I think it's more like this. Don't drop that. Don't drop that.
Watch every step. Jay dancing right now. Jay dancing right now. Pizza. Go get it. Oh
Jay
man.
say, hey, that's what I'm
So,
just
I mean,
like,
it's a club banger. Sweating to the
whatever,
oldies, that's another one.
Sweat to the old. Oh my goodness, I haven't did
Used
that
to-
in so long.
Used to
I used
box at EBS. Boxing helps too.
Oh, I need to do that. But then again, I'm scared I might hurt somebody.
Boxing, nah. Honestly, it does the opposite. Like all the fighting that I've learned how to do, you know what it's done for me? Like everybody's like, oh, well, you can do all this fighting, then why don't you fight? Because I don't want to. If I have to
Yeah,
fight
I don't want to
someone,
fight.
firstly, I don't want to be in that predicament.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna try to end it as quickly as possible. So that means if I'm carrying my piece, I'm putting through your chest or one in your head. And if I'm not carrying my piece, I'm punching you in the throat and breaking your knee. So I don't like fighting, even though I know how to fight. I hate it with a passion. So yeah. So you wouldn't go beat anyone up. You wouldn't beat anybody up. You'll be calmer. Actually,
No,
I think the ones who be out here getting all these got all these fighter stuff, and then they're out here beating up their wives and beating up people on the streets. Those are individuals who, got LDE. So
yeah, I mean, I'm more of a. I just think something. Not saying I'm gonna hurt the person. I just feel like I'm really gonna let out some inner anger. Because for those of you who don't know, I do have built up anger. I don't know if you can tell sometimes, by the way I respond to certain things. But I do have some built up anger that I need to let go of. So yeah, I do deal with that also, and the whole mental thing is very important. So that's the part that it is important. It's a great outlet for aggression. Yeah, I need to look into something like that.
and so you enjoy fighting if there's a reason for it. To me, I don't. Every time I fight, even honestly, every time I get angry with someone, like to the point where I am gonna fight them, it just totally throws off my tree. Like it just totally throws me off, and I just don't feel right afterwards. And it's sometimes like the last time I got into a fight, it took me weeks to get past that and back to myself. I just really don't like it, and it's because I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm going to do to that person. So it's like, and I'm not saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Clearly, I'm not, because I will be somewhere, with accolades or something like that. Like I ain't gonna go up against Michael Jai White. No, hell no. Like no. So that's the weird thing about folks who you say you're good at fighting. I'm like, oh, can you beat this person? I said I'm good at fighting. I'm not a master.
Yeah, I didn't say all of that. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, make sure you guys' mental health and health in general is in a good place. Drink your water. Drink your water, okay? I I mean I keep my water now. I drink a lot of water throughout the day. I do a intermittent fasting from like 9 p.m. From mine is gonna start literally at 9 p.m. tonight and it ends at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I don't eat anything. I just drink water.
Yeah.
Or either I'll drink like something else, but some type of liquid, or if I want something, I'll have like a bowl of Jello, or something like that.
So like, it is funny. I'm glad you mentioned that, because honestly, that's how I lost weight. Like I was saying earlier, like in January, I was 226 pounds. About a month and a half ago, the last time I went and saw my doctor, I was at 222.
Yeah.
And now today I went and saw my doctor, I'm at 204. Whenever I started my class, I was at 209. I started my class last week I started my class, so I'm at 204. So from last week to this week, went from 209 to 204. So I did do the intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting helps. I already drink crap tons of water, like already. Like that's what this is. Even though people are like, oh, is that coffee? Is that so? No, it's water filled to the brim with ice cold water. I run out. This is my second one already. I run out, fill it up again. But whenever I was intermittent fasting, I increased my non-eating window. So I started going from 6 in the afternoon to 1 the next day in the afternoon. and then I would eat from 1 to about 6, and then I would go from 6 to 1. And the only thing I would do in that 6 to 1 window is just drink water.
Mm.
It's just drink water and stuff like that. Then when I eat, I will try to make sure I go into something that's high in protein, has veggies, things like that, and also not really high in carbs or anything like that, but enough. And this funny part is like the class that I started, they give you a meal plan, and a lot of the stuff that they have on a meal plan was things that I was already doing. So it's dope. It's a lot of things you can do. Like I said, it'll clear your mind. It'll help. And I think that's honestly where the reason why I think that's honestly one of the reasons why. And I say this because I want to make this straight. I say this not to put anyone down who has mental health issues, because like I've said already, I myself have had them too. I myself have gone through some dark times and situations. I have anxiety from the military. I have depression. I have PTSD, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So they can be easily triggered. So they can be easily triggered. But even with that being said, I find that me incorporating that physical fitness aspect into everything
Very much so
helps out on that. So I will say, if you can do both, not the strenuous or the physical one, just go for a walk, do some push-ups, do some squats, do some stretching, yoga, whatever. If you're sitting at the couch and you don't want to go anywhere, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. You'll be shocked how you get tired in a little bit. You're like, damn, I'm just standing up, sitting down.
Another good way to get abs by sitting in a chair is literally just sit in the chair, just bending forward like that. That's a good way to get abs, especially if you can't get on the floor. Like my mom can't get on the floor due to her back. Her back. So yeah, so that's
SJ, you ain't drinking water.
What you mean?
SJ, you ain't drinking water.
SJ.
You ain't drinking water, shit.
SJ.
Water is life.
SJ.
Oh, she did drink water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna come out and bite you in the ass. Okay.
You drink. I drink water, but how much water do you drink?
You drink water? Okay. I believe you. I'm not asking anybody to drink as much water as I do, because I drink typically every day. I drink about 3 of these, and that's a little over a gallon. So I'm not asking anybody to drink the amounts of water I drink. That takes some building up too, because when I even first started back with this, I only could drink like 1 a day. Then I slowly got to 2, and now I'm up to 3. So
I just drink bottle after bottle after bottle after bottle. You'll feel different. I always make sure that I drink a full bottle of water right before I lay my head down and go to bed. If you want to sleep good, that's a good way to sleep good. Drink a full bottle of water before you go to bed. So yeah, drink your water. Drink your water.
Oh man. So the next thing we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna try to get this movie trailer to play. Let me go over here to my YouTube. I want to make sure this thing plays, because I feel like I've done this before.
There's a way that you can do it. I forgot how to do it, but you can actually add that video and just click on it and it plays.
Okay. Because that's what I'm hoping happens. Is this over here?
Click on it, it plays.
Oh, let me turn that down. There we go. So I can't download it, but I have it up here. So let's see if this thing can play for us. So we're talking about the Marvels trailer, because I do want to talk about it, right? I know there's been mixed feelings because a lot of people don't like Brie Larson. I mean, only thing I could base things off is what I've seen in media, but I don't know her, so I can't say that I do or do not like her. I typically reserve that for when I meet someone and they show me that I cannot like them, even if I've tried, and they show me that, hey, I'm an asshole. Then I'm just like, okay, I don't like you, or I don't want to be around you because I don't need the energy around me. I will say that rather than I don't like someone. That's too much energy to hate someone. But in the same vein, like even with Captain Marvel, with her, and then Monica Rambeau, and then Miss Marvel. I mean, a lot of people have their things to say. I'm just like, it looks fun, like it looks fun. it looks like a comedy. And that's what I'm gonna take it as. I'm not going in here and expect. I think that's another thing people got to stop doing. Stop going in these movies expecting freaking all these awards and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff is just popcorn, eating, sit back, kick your feet up, watch it.
How
and
many
enjoy it type
times?
of
How
stuff.
many times do we have to tell y'all?
Right.
Like
So
seriously.
I'm gonna see if I can show this. If I can or can't. I hope that I can. We're gonna go to a share screen. And then I'm going to move over to the YouTube right here. I am actually, hold on.
Go ahead.
There we go. I'm waiting for my YouTube on my phone to catch up so I can make sure that it works.
Okay.
It looks like it is. Why is it moving so slow on YouTube?
It does look like a good. I mean, like it's a good movie. So
I hope y'all can hear it too when I play it. Like I don't know. Like right now it just looks like it's still stuck on the main screen. But let me see. Nothing's playing. Is anything playing for y'all? Anything?
Don't hear anything.
See, come on, StreamYard. What's going on? So I'm trying to do. It's still stuck on this screen. So how do I do it from here?
No, there's a way that you can.
It's so aggravating.
Oh wow,
it's aggravating. You know what? Bump this. I'm trying to do something nice. This thing won't work. Hold on, we got comments. Let me see. Nope, negative. Nope. Okay, whatever. I don't know what the StreamYard. I know they be asking questions. I'm gonna tell them that. Find a way for us to actually legitimately, for real, share screens so that we can do stuff like this. Because their screen sharing is garbage. It doesn't work.
Right where you have the screen is right where it should have played.
Yeah, so right up there. And then when I click over, that should click over. But it doesn't.
It should click over and automatically. Unless they change that, because I used to do that when I had the
Me too.
When I had my what's the name show that I don't do anymore.
Like when I used to do stuff, in that other show.
Yeah.
Did the same thing. So I don't know.
I don't understand why.
Well, I guess we're gonna stop that.
I
don't want to see us twice.
Why.
Well, I don't know if y'all have seen it. If y'all haven't seen it, what I will do is I will drop a link in here so that y'all can.
Yes, please.
And then y'all can go and watch it. But the talk on it is what do you get from it? Like, what do you think is going to be? Like, I personally don't think it's going to be anything like incredibly special. Like, I don't think it's going to be like I just think it's going to be just as it looks like they're trying to make it like almost like a comedy buddy cop situation. So that's what I'm gonna take it as. That's what I'm gonna take it as. That's what I'm gonna watch it as. Because like I said, as a person who grew up loving comics and wanting these things to be on the big screen, I'm excited for it. Does that mean that I'm gonna think that is ultimately great? No. And that's like another thing I think people get misconstrued. Like just because someone's excited or still wants to check it out doesn't mean that they're gonna like it after the fact. Like I'm still gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna hate something before I've given it a chance. To me, that makes no sense whatsoever. Like you never. Like, how can you hate something before watching it? Because there's been times where I've seen stuff where the trailer was freaking immaculate, and then I watched it, and it was garbage.
Yeah,
looking at you.
I've actually had my mom do that. She actually used to tell me that years ago. She was like, "How could you watch Married with Children? That's a dumb show." I said, "Mom, have you ever watched the show?" No. I said, "How you know if it's dumb?"
Exactly.
She sat down. She sat down and watched the show with me one night. And fell in love with it. Loves it. I'm just like, how do you know if it's dumb if you haven't watched it? I said, don't that's one of those situations. Don't knock it until you try it.
Yep. Like I would say, my first experience with that was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And me and my friends, we ended up going to like this Japanese steakhouse because we went on a trip for our senior project. So we went to this Japanese steakhouse for lunch. And so all my friends, At that point, all of them are white, and they were like, hey, they ordered their steaks like medium,
Mhm.
medium or medium rare and stuff like that. And so I was like, well done, because y'all know Black House, well done steak. We don't get
Yeah.
nothing bleeding. So I was like, well done.
May as well go up and bite the cow while he's standing there.
We don't do that in Black Houses. So I was told, so like I ordered mine well done, and they kind of looked at me, and they was like, nah. They were like, nah, you're gonna try it. You're gonna try medium rare while you're out with this. I'm like, won't I die? And they're like, no, you're
Yeah.
not gonna die. Because that's the things you're told. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I try it, and I realize it's fucking delicious. Like the flavor, everything is
I tell
all
you,
in there. So after that, that's all. That is either medium rare or medium well, like mainly medium rare. I go from mainly medium rare is what I wanted, but I tried it, and then from there it was amazing. So
mine is well done,
mhm,
medium well.
okay,
Like I'll do a little red, but I don't know if I can do medium rare or either rare. I don't want you to just take my steak and just brown it. That's me. No.
yeah.
Yeah, I do need it cooked a little bit, at least some.
Captain Marvel. That is the Powerpuff Girls. Somebody should take that trailer and put the Powerpuff Girls theme over it. That would be Jay.
Crazy.
That would be hilarious.
That would be
That would,
crazy.
that would be that would be hilarious. But
Yeah.
yeah, I even with sushi. They want to try sushi. Oh, the fish is raw. Tried it, loved it. So ultimately, I say this: too much energy into hating things. That's too much energy. That's too much energy. Did you say Pittsburgh Blue? I know exactly what you're talking about. Never tried it. Never tried it like that. I know what you're talking about, though. I had a coworker who did their steak like that, and I just looked at it. I was like,
Oh, what is Pittsburgh Blue?
hold on. I would screen share and show it, but I don't think he's going to let me. Because I want you to
Pittsburgh
see
Blue.
it.
Hold on. Now I gotta look that up. Hold on. Pittsburgh Blue.
Well, that is a steakhouse also, but there is a type of steak where it's like very close to it's stupid rare, and I think it's also aged, if I'm not mistaken. Bella, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's rare, but it's also aged, so it's a
Oh,
totally
so it's
different
like
type.
it's like really red in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh no 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 no.
I haven't tried it, so I can't say whether it's delicious or not, but I
Mm-mm.
have seen it. It has been in my vicinity, and
I've
I
seen
looked
it
at it,
too, and I was like, no.
and I was just
Oh
like, oh wow.
gosh, that is like oh aged. Oh, she said it's aged, then aged them, waved over the grill. So they literally just take it and just hold it on a piece of fork and just do like this over the grill.
Yeah, it's also called
Oh,
black and blue because that is also called black and blue, and that's what my coworker ordered it as. He ordered his black and blue, and then he told us he's like, it's also called this. And so like when they brought it back, I was like, oh, what? But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, ew, never try it until I try it. Now, if I try it and it's disgusting, then I'll never do it again. As much MREs as I ate in the military, I'm pretty sure my body can process anything. Like, not even gonna lie. If I ate tax, I'm pretty sure I can digest them. Like, because as much crap as we ate in the military,
I was raised on this. If you had a stomach ache, I don't know if you know about this here. My grandmother took iodine and sugar.
iodine and sugar, no,
Mm-hmm.
castor oil and sugar.
Nope, iodine and sugar. She said if your stomach ache, you got worms, all that sugar you've been eating. Yeah. She takes a teaspoon of sugar,
Mm.
pour 2 or 3 drops of iodine on it. You take it, your stomach stop hurting.
Okay, that's wild. Did it stop hurting?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I and people look at me like iodine. I see yes, iodine and sugar. When I have a cold, you'll see me with a jar of Vic salve. Not to rub on my chest, but I take a scoop of it and I suck on it like a cough drop.
Well, that makes sense because if you think about Vicks cough drops, they do have that in it.
Yeah.
So
And what it does when you put it in your mouth and just let it dissolve in your mouth, it goes straight to where the coal is and it breaks it up, and you'll start coughing and you
that
start
makes
coughing
sense.
the coal up.
That's interesting. Let me see.
Oh yeah,
I had it because we raised cattle. Well, I plan to probably get some cattle on the farm soon in the future, so
yeah.
maybe I can
Same
try
here.
that.
Same here.
What's going on, Adam? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in.
What up,
You missed a
Adam?
lot of the shenanigans because so you're gonna have to watch the playback.
Adam,
From
you
the
missed the
beginning.
beginning. Adam, you missed the beginning.
Oh man.
You thought we had fun when you was on the show. You missed it, but you got to go back and watch the beginning, Adam.
Mhm. So let's go to this next topic that I want to talk about.
What is this next topic?
I put it this way because I don't want to give anyone publicity,
Mm-hmm.
but it's time to talk about it. What to do with corrupt, unappreciative organizations. Here's my thing, people. A lot of people, it's weird. It's weird out there. I've only seen this work in one place, but now I'm starting to see it work everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like in rock music, the lead singer is usually disrespectful, to the city, to the fans, but it's not disrespectful in the manner of I really don't like these people. It's
Yeah.
more disrespectful in the manner of that's just rock. That's just what they do. Flick them off, F you. And then they're like, thank you for coming and actually really mean it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to see disrespect in comics to their fans. I'm starting to see disrespect in movies towards fans. I'm starting to see disrespect from. It's like all of these creative outlets, all these creative businesses are just starting to be disrespectful to
Yeah.
their fans. Even companies that just sell products, soda, beer, whatever. And I just want to remind these companies, I get it. You get to a point where you start making money, you can go places like Dubai and wherever, and
Mm-hmm.
so you start your head, it inflates. Usually that happens to individuals who've never had shit. I say that growing up poor, but I still know how to be in the winner's circle because there have been times where my life was high, like real high. So I know how to be in the winner's circle. Individuals got to stop doing that. Keep in mind, your fans are what got you to where you're at. Without your fans, you wouldn't be where you're at. So what I'm going to say is, if anyone out there knows of any comic book creator that's disrespecting their fans, I don't care if they're a white comic book creator, black comic book creator, Asian comic book creator, freaking Latino comic book. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If you know any of them, send those fans my way. Send them to the Silvers because you shouldn't be doing that. I'll take your fans away, and that's what I'm saying. That's how you deal with them. You hit the pockets. You take the money. That's what
Yep.
you hit. Because a lot of people have this idea, and we've seen it with the way that Marvel reacted not too long ago. Like they're big. And this is the thing that I want people to understand, Rick, because I know this may rub people the wrong way. But I'm going to be honest with you. Marvel fucked up in the way that they did things.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. You can't shit on your fans who have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for your products and then just take a big dump on their head and say, we don't care about you no more.
Correct.
You don't do that. You
How
don't do that.
how can you do that and
Right.
still and there unfortunately there's some people that are cocky in a way where they'll do that and then they'll turn around and say it to your face.
Yeah.
You're still gonna support me. You're still gonna buy my
Yeah, you're
stuff,
still gonna buy it.
and
You're still gonna
people
buy it.
still buy
And,
their
pe-
stuff.
and that's the crazy part. So to the people out
Like,
there, when these companies are disrespecting you, then telling you don't know, you're not worth anything, you know what you're talking about, you're still going to buy the product anyway. Don't buy the product.
you want
That's why they keep doing it.
if you want to hit them where it hurts, hit their pockets.
The pocket,
Let them start
all of it,
losing money. That
and then
goes
they'll
for
realize,
anybody.
and then they'll apologize. But then by then it'd be too late because why are you
You'll move on
apologizing
to
if you
someone
were
else.
still in the right? And then what you'll do is you'll put the individual who actually cares about their fan base up ahead.
Mhm.
And that's what needs to happen. These individuals who don't care about their fans, who don't cater to their I'm not saying do everything the fans say. Like in the Soulverse, there is a story structure. So if folks start coming in and saying, hey, you should change this Arenas and you should change this with Regina, so I'm gonna be polite about my hey, I can't do that. There's a path that they're going along, but maybe there can be a perhaps, which is our version of what if. Maybe there could be a perhaps this. Maybe there could be something that is done in our off the panels ash cans. But as far as the main story, no, we can't go that route because there is a story that needs to be told. There's ways of doing that without cussing people out on camera, yelling at people, all this other crazy stuff. And then turn around saying, you gonna buy it anyway. Like you asking to lose money.
Then turn around and send your people after them.
Yeah.
Don't do that,
Kind of
y'all.
nonsense is that. I'm afraid to send the Chimera Kingdom after anybody. Because y'all, I think once I let y'all off, once I let y'all no. Like if I come and say, hey, Chimeras, handle them. I'm afraid of what will happen. I don't think I could pull a lot of y'all back once it started. Because I didn't even say anything this time, and a lot of Chimeras went after a certain person that started redirecting traffic to me.
Let's just say that that person probably won't have a page anymore on any social media platform that we reside on.
Let me see. Exactly, like the pockets, it hurts.
Yeah,
the pockets,
and what you exactly talk about. I actually went on TikTok and saw random videos and saw some chimeras say, "Come over to the Sunverse."
Yeah,
come over to the Sunverse.
Come on over here, have fun. We got cookies. We got chimera shaped cookies.
We got wings. We got wings.
And wings. Oh, I would shoot. If all of us got together and I had it, man, I would definitely do it. You know what? That'd be kind of cool to do it at KaiCon because I think everybody is coming. Like just do a big old grill out session or something. That would be dope.
We got fruit punch in a Shasta bottle.
Not fruit punches. That shit say, okay, having this exact problem in my community with a certain movie theater. Oh, I think we've talked about that, SJ, because you told me some of the ways that they were already trying to act funky and stuff like that. Same thing there.
Don't frequent that movie theater.
If you've worked with the group, like let's say for instance, y'all know Silvers, we're very cosplayer friendly. So I've worked with y'all, multiple cosplayers. I'm not gonna treat the cosplayers dirty. I will even if there's Discord, I will even try to calm that down because I don't want to treat people a certain way, especially since everybody has done something to help. So there's I don't know. I just think a lot of people like that. Like one thing I've learned, like a lot of people who are in CEO positions, everybody has this idea like, oh, the CEO, you're a leader. A lot of these jokers are not leaders. They really are not. They do not know how to do it. Me, I've been doing it for a very long time, like starting from sports to the military to everything to corporate life and everything else. Okay, Adam, take it easy. And by the way, Adam, if you're still there, I do appreciate what you did. Like all of y'all who did anything, who did all that stuff on TikTok, I do appreciate every single last one of y'all for doing that.
Yep.
And then SJ said, and yet said community keeps supporting it, and I'm like, be dumb. Exactly. That's why we need to get that shirt. Be dumb.
Be dumb.
The thumbs up, because that's what it is. It's like a lot of people, they'll get cussed out by people, see this stuff, and they still will support them. It's just like, and the crazy part is they'll support and complain at the same time. And it's like, but you're that's self-inflicted. It's like having a knife, stabbing yourself in the gut, and wondering why you're bleeding out.
You're not gonna even get the opportunity to cuss me out.
I would never do that
because once you say anything off topic, okay, so yeah, all right, so I'm gonna go over here.
Pretty much.
So
I'm gonna keep to myself. That's the reason why it's like certain people who do comics, like I will follow and I will like check out their comics and I'll buy them. But then there's other people who feel like they're so grandiose and they forget that their fans are what got them there, and they will blatantly, openly say, "Well, I don't care if they don't like it, they don't like it." Motherfucker, they're the ones who bought your first 6 books. What do you mean if they don't like it, they don't like it? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't get it. You can't bite the hand that feeds you.
And there's a lot of people in the industry doing it. That's why I said there's a difference in a lot of us indie comic book creators. There's a huge difference. Some individuals are doing it because they legitimately love it.
Love it.
I am in that category. I love what I'm
Me
doing.
too.
I love conversing with the fans. I love listening to the fans. I love hearing your ideas and your just all sorts of stuff. I just love it, as y'all can tell. Like I talk to a lot of
Just
y'all
to
daily in DMs and stuff. And then you got the other ones who are really only in it for a TV show and a movie, which I'm not saying that's bad, but you can tell by their actions because
just the thought
that's
of
all they care about.
just the thought of you actually liking my stuff that much to
That
the
you spend
point
your money
where
on
that
it.
you spend your money on it and you want to follow me, you want to know more. That right there makes me that right there inspires me because it's
Exactly.
like I don't want to let you down then. So I'm
Exactly.
just like I don't want to do anything to push you away because I mean that's just me. Like we've known. I mean, I don't know. People just have a, like I said, we need that shirt as soon as possible. People are freaking weird, bro.
Yep.
They are
People are
so
weird. And
weird. This is why I stay in my house. I don't socialize. I go out when I need to. 'Cause I just can't. I just cannot. I just
yeah.
cannot. People are just so strange. And where did this self entitled, cocky attitude come from? You're so
You know
confident,
what?
you're so high minded, but you can't take constructive criticism. What the
Exactly. You know where
hell?
that came from? You know where that came from? And hear me out when I say this, y'all. There's been a shift where opinions matter more than fact. So everybody has an opinion,
Mm,
and because their opinions are being recognized and as fact, which is really insane. Just like earlier when I was talking about health and mental and physical health, that was my opinion
yeah,
based off of what I've done that I've noticed works for me. That's the reason why I say, hey, this worked for me. This may
yeah,
work for you. That's an opinion. It's a fact for me, but opinion. I don't know. It may not work for you. Like working out may stress you out more because you realize you only could do two
yeah.
push-ups. I don't know. I don't know your mindset, but like I'm
Correct.
saying, it's an opinion, even though it worked for me. But everybody thinks that their opinions matter. It's like I'm not saying your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just saying your opinion is a fact. So if you tell me the sky is green and I know that bitch is blue, I'm not gonna change everything in the world to appease to your opinion. Now that's honestly, which is crazy, and a lot of people don't even understand the psychological stuff that's going on with the
Hmm.
media and what they're doing. That
Yeah,
is a very, and I'm saying this as a veteran of two different branches, three technically, if I guess include my college Air Force time because I
yeah.
was kind of enrolled in my RTC with that. So Air Force, Marine Corps, Army. That is a very, very military mindset, especially in the Marines. If they told you the
Hmm.
grass was red, guess what, motherfucker? The grass was red. You better not go back in that. You go up there like, no, senior drill instructor, the grass is green. Senior drill instructor gonna have you on the quarterdeck, and he's gonna like murder you. Not for real. Well, it's gonna feel like it, but you get what I'm saying. But that's a very military mindset that people aren't understanding. Is like they're push you right into it, and people don't even get it. You
Yeah, I
know,
mean, and you also,
this way, and everybody's like, okay,
yeah, you got, and people got to also remember that a lot of things that are done on social media are a lot of distractions,
mm-hmm.
and it's they always say don't believe everything you see on the internet. When I go on the internet, I don't. If I see someone that looks like they're doing better than me, I'm just like, okay, that's nice. But deep down inside, that person probably struggling worse than I am. Or I mean, I don't look at certain things like if I see somebody with a nice body, okay, that's nice. I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to look like that, but I know where I want to look like. But I am working, but I'm not going to deprive myself of you know to be this the perfection and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just I just this is all going back to dealing with the mental. You gotta be careful what you let into your mental and what you look. at. That's why I'm very careful about what I scroll through, what I press on, because it's the algorithm is going to keep pulling that stuff up. So,
Yep.
I mean, I pull up ideas that I want my future home to look like and stuff like that. I'll look at that and I'll get inspired. That'll make me want to push harder, you know, and get to it. But stuff like that. But I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm
Hmm.
39 years old. I'm not about to be bald at the top and have dreads just around the perimeter of my head and have have the
You ain't gonna
audacity to get those retwisted.
you ain't gonna have the predator.
I ain't doing that.
You ain't gonna have the predator.
We're not doing
Put
that.
the mask on.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. At one point recently, about a couple years ago or so, my hair was looked like it was thin, and I almost said, "Okay, I'm about to let them go." But then I started taking care of myself, and my hair started growing in and filling in and getting thick. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna just leave them alone. Just stop stressing
Yeah,
over stupid stuff. So yeah,
I feel that
take care of yourself, y'all. You
for
have to
real.
take care of yourself because you
It's
need
wild, but
it.
like, but yeah, like that's if y'all really want to stop these folks from saying whatever they want to you, treating you however they want, take your money, move on elsewhere. There's
Yeah,
quite literally at this point, I would say hundreds of thousands of independent comic book creators, of independent movie creators, of
yeah.
some like there's hundreds of thousands of us. You don't necessarily have to come to Cyber Comics. I mean, you're missing out on
Mm,
a lot, but you don't necessarily have to come over here. We are a family. I like to consider it as such. We have fun together. You know, if there is something that's crazy going on, I allow folks to come straight to me. And I know people say, well, that's not a good business model because you're not going to, well, yeah, once we get to the point where it's like 2 million fans, then yeah, it's going to be a little more
yeah,
difficult to handle.
yeah. So yeah, it's gonna
Do the
be.
show. Go sit down.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting some things.
So. Oh, no problem, SJ. You're always in here. I think you're always, so no problem with that. Definitely need help just in case we get any. I mean, we haven't had any crazies coming here, but
Hmm.
Um, but I think that status also carries over to if I do anything like live on the servers too. So, um, but yeah, so yeah, that's what y'all do. Just take money out of their pocket. They don't want it anyway. Quite clearly, they're showing that. Um, so
Yes. Take money out of their
thanks,
pockets.
thanks. I like to thank the chimeras and the chameleons. Oh man. So yeah,
Take money out of their pockets.
that's what you got to do.
Bring them over to us.
Yep. Bring it on over here. Come on over to the servers where I actually talk to everybody and
Yes.
listen to everybody. I like to have fun with everyone.
Take
Now, don't get me wrong.
money
Did you
out
do a
of their
different style?
pocket. Yes, I did actually.
Now, don't get
Bring
me
it
wrong.
over to the
For
silver.
any troll that might be thinking about coming over to the servers, don't, because I can be very vicious if I need to be. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to have to do anything.
Yeah.
Like there's like a fleet of lieutenants and generals that you're going to get devoured by before you even get to me. So I'm not even worried about that.
Any look, let me tell you something. Any trolls, look, if there's any trolls, you are immediately probably gonna see me respond. You're gonna see the Tampa, Florida come out of Scorpio.
Not the Tampa
And
Florida.
that's yeah,
Asuna, what's going on? I'm sorry.
Asana.
Asuna, see y'all.
Asana, you
No,
have to watch it from the beginning. You missed it. I did a
you
whole
did.
rendition of
Watch the playback
yeah,
for
watch
real.
the playback.
That's like honestly, that's probably something I'm gonna have to like.
Please cut that and send it to me.
I'm gonna cut that and put it on the page.
Put it on the page. Send it to me so I can post it on my page.
Mhm.
Because something I was just walking around the house. I was like, he said we cutting up tonight. I'm like, okay, I got to do something to mess him up. And then I
Yeah, we.
thought about that. I was like, Mom, where's that wig at? She was like, what you want my wig for? I was like, Mama, just give me the wig. Yeah. Yes.
Lord have mercy. That's gonna have to be a mainstay. We got to figure out how to keep that in. So what else? What are we gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I definitely want to talk about this before we go.
Yes.
2 points. So I don't know if y'all heard about this, but I guess Blockbuster is coming back.
This is the perfect wig for this. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. The perfect wig. Rumor has it.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, this is my wig from now on for that wig. Whatever we have, please let me know we have a rumor has. I'm gonna make sure I have this wig on.
I will. So y'all, do y'all agree with this? Let's go. So that's gonna be Scorpio's rumor has it. Should he do that with the wig? Should he do that with the wig moving forward? Y'all let me know. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let me see something. Because they said it's coming back. Supposedly.
You know what this remind me of for real?
See, and what it is like this is what everybody's which one? What you talking about the wig? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what it remind me of?
What?
It's Pink Noah.
It's what?
Day. This Pink
Yes.
What day no?
Yes, it does. It does. For real. It really does. It really does. Oh,
you know that bad little child. You.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're always in the stuff. Don't remind me of bad chillings. So
like,
okay. So Blockbuster, right? Rumor has it, Blockbuster is back. The weird part is on their website, if you go to blockbuster.com, it has the Blockbuster logo, and then it says, we're working on rewinding your video. Now, I will give Blockbuster this. Awesome way to stay on brand. Be kind. Please rewind.
Oh, yeah.
So we're working on rewinding your movie, I think is what it said. Ooh. We are working on rewinding your movie. If you go to blockbuster.com, you'll see that. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But I'm just like, with everything going streaming, with everything being an app, is Blockbuster going that route? Which I think they probably are. I mean, it's Blockbuster. That would be the smartest way for them to go. You didn't buy Netflix when they came a knocking. That's your mistake, but you can capitalize on the way the world is working now. But can you imagine and I don't know if they would do this, especially mainly since every major movie production company has their own app, Paramount, HBO, Disney, like they all have their own app now.
Yep.
But wouldn't it be crazy like if Blockbuster came back, but they found a way to allow people to do pre-screenings from home?
Shut up.
Can you imagine?
Shut up. Shut up.
Why? For y'all who don't know, Ebony had the great idea. I'm gonna make Ebony a moderator for this. Had the great idea. Said it's giving Little Richard.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's giving, yeah, for real. Oh my god. Asuna said, to be honest, I'm down for them to come back because I'm tired of looking for shows and movies that are not on any platform. Exactly. And that's one of the things too I was thinking about is what if they're coming back? Because Blockbuster had everything. Blockbuster had everything. So what if they come back and they're that filler where a lot of these platforms don't have it anymore, but Blockbuster does?
Now, if Blockbuster
if you're listening, I need you to note this down and then pay me something for this because
if
I know
Blockbuster come back with VHSs, I'm gonna need y'all to do better.
They ain't gonna do that.
Don't come back with VHSs, but you got to come back in a way where you're doing something that Netflix is. I mean, I don't have Netflix. That Netflix is not doing.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say, and now it's like this show or movie is not in your country, which is crazy to me because there's like a lot of shows and stuff that were made In America, I'm trying to think of one of the ones. I think The Office might have been one on Netflix. If I'm not sure, y'all correct me if I'm right or wrong. But it's like you could watch it on Netflix, and now you can't. Like you have to be in a
Yeah,
certain place, like live in a certain
you have to
country to watch it.
purchase it.
So Blockbuster is coming back. Blockbuster,
Hmm.
y'all need a CMO.
I just want to see.
Got you.
I just want to see how they're gonna come back.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do VHS, but I do
No,
believe
no.
that they're going to do streaming, and I do believe they're going to fill gaps. That is the smartest thing for them to do. Do streaming, fill the gaps, or do streaming and find a way to where you can do try to find a contract to where you can do pre screenings,
Yeah,
or if a movie comes out in the theater, Blockbuster has that exclusive.
yeah.
And yeah, you'll have to pay a little more, but you don't have to go to theater anymore. Because at one point, you know, like HBO Max, Disney, they were doing that, but now they've stopped because everybody wants everything to go to theater. And since they were the main production companies pulling their movies out of the theaters with COVID and everything, of course,
Hmm.
that made the theaters uneasy and made people feel a certain way. But if you have this third party company, Blockbuster, which has been trusted forever, you know, let Blockbuster do it.
Yeah.
Let Blockbuster do that and let Blockbuster fill the gaps. So we don't have to use VPNs to freaking make it look like we're in Brazil so we can watch
Yeah.
stuff.
By the way, if they when they doing something about TikTok, they said if they find out that you're using a VPN to log on to TikTok, they're sending you to jail, and that's a $20,000 fine.
Did I get past?
I don't know. I just think it's stupid.
It is. Because I don't use a VPN to log into TikTok, but I do have a VPN on my phone so people won't get into it.
I barely go on TikTok, bro.
Yeah. I've been up there a lot lately because it's just been hilarious the way the Chimeras have
Yeah.
been slinging. The way the
Yeah,
Chimeras have been putting in work has been hilarious. I
yeah,
appreciate all of
and that sucks. So hopefully Blockbuster does that, because I remember my Blockbuster days when I was a little kid.
you. Mhm.
Friday
Oh,
nights.
hold on. Bing bong. Chit chat. What do you remember about Blockbuster? Put them in the comments, y'all. Everybody out there.
Friday nights.
Mhm.
Picking up mom from work, going home, change clothes, going by Pizza Hut, pick up my pizza, then
Mhm.
run by Blockbuster, get a couple movies, then go home.
Yeah. That was always the night, wasn't it? Like we would get Pizza Hut,
Hmm.
then we would go to Blockbuster. Blockbuster used to have the concession stand thing right there.
Yep.
So if we already didn't have popcorn at home, like we would get popcorn there.
Yep.
And then we were allowed to get like our little favorite snacks or whatever. So me and my
Hmm.
brother said we could get that. And then we were allowed, and this was the dope part. Like my parents would let us pick whatever. So like my sister got to pick a movie, I got to pick a movie, my brother got to pick a movie. Because we didn't do it every week, but we did
Yeah.
it like every 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they will pick their movie, their movie that they will watch. And of course, with me, it was always be some type of sci-fi or something horror
Yeah.
or something like that. And my parents would be like, "Why?"
Pray for this boy.
Yep,
Something wrong.
So, but yeah,
Something wrong.
fun times.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Let me see.
I
SJ
also
said
remember.
nothing because we didn't have it here.
My lord, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't have Blockbuster in the Bahamas. They should have franchised that down there.
Yeah, damn.
I didn't even put Blockbuster in the Bahamas. Probably
Yeah.
something crazy. Bahamas probably beat America in the Olympics or something. It's like, well, we're keeping Blockbuster from her.
If I see a blockbuster being built, I'm gonna get so excited.
I see a Blockbuster being built, I'm gonna get nervous because
I'm
what's
gonna
about
get
to happen,
excited and nervous. Like, okay, what is inside there actually?
right?
Yeah, you don't have VHSs.
Right. Evan said, picking up a new movie and enjoying the concessions. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Oh
used to
my
get my
lord.
Twizzlers or my Reese's. Those are the ones I would get. Twizzlers or Reese's. And sometimes, y'all remember when Blockbuster came out that cookie dough, them cookie dough things?
Hmm.
Cookie dough, they look like milk duds, but they were cookie dough.
Yeah, they were cookie dough.
They came out with those. I used to get those too. Or milk duds. Or not
It
just
was either Pizza Hut or Church's Chicken.
mhm.
Either one of those on a Friday, because Mama got paid and that was a payday, and we weren't cooking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Bella, man,
Hollywood
Bella.
Video, yes, I
Oh
remember.
man, that's a cut right there. I was gonna say I remember getting candy and popcorn and snacks, and like feeling like I worked hard to get the movie of my choice. Yeah, it was like a reward, especially like
Yeah,
if
it was.
like, you got your grades, report card came in. All right, we're going to
Most
Blockbuster. That's when
definitely.
our parents were like, "Hey, we get 6 movies. Pick like pick 2 movies each. You know, if we all did good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then Hollywood Video, man,
Yeah, that was
that was
another
our other
place.
spot.
That was the
That was
other
the other
spot.
spot.
If Blockbuster didn't have it, you ran to Hollywood Video real quick.
Yep,
To see
and
if
they
had
would
it.
have it.
And they would have it.
Yep. Dots. Yeah, the Dots candies. Yep.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought you were
they
talking about
still
Dippin' Dots.
they
They
still
still got
sell
those too.
those. We still
Yep.
have those down here, Dots.
Mhm. And that is what was the other ones? The Whoppers. Oh, that was the other thing I would get too. Y'all remember those? Whoppers. Those are the other
Whoppers,
things I would get.
Dots. What were the mint
I love
ones?
Whoppers. growing up. Which one?
The mint ones, the chocolate covered mints
Oh, the
with the green writing on it.
yeah, I know. Oh, it's not. Oh, I know which ones you're talking about. But Thin Mints keep wanting to come out, and that's not it.
It's not
It's
thin mints.
yeah, that's not the ones. I know which one you're talking about though.
Shoot,
Hold on.
shoot.
It's chocolate and mint. Did someone say it in the comments yet?
No.
Junior Mints.
Junior mints. There you go. Junior
Yep,
mints,
Junior Mints, those are
Boston
good, too.
baked beans.
Oh yeah. Lemon
I
heads.
still,
Oh, we
I
going
still
back
get
with this
those.
food.
I still get those at the Dollar Tree. Boston baked beans, a box of them.
Andes are another good one, Bella.
Yes.
The Andy Mint ones, those are another good
Andy
one.
mints, those are some good ones. You about
I
to make
hate
me have
dots.
a movie night Friday and like just go
Yeah,
get all my favorite
dots.
candy.
You give dots. Oh, so you're talking about the Dippin' Dot ice cream, which I did mention in Stars. So I
good.
wonder if anybody's caught that in there. But yeah, the dots that get stuck in, you give those to your kids when you want their tooth to come out.
Yeah, I've actually had that happen to me. A piece of my tooth broke off, and I didn't
One of them
realize it.
dots.
And I was eating the dot, and I was I was wondering like, why is this dot crunchy? Didn't realize I was crunching on part of my tooth.
Not a
I'm like, this dot is crunchy.
not a crunchy dot.
I realized I'm like,
Oh,
damn it,
man.
part of my tooth broke off. Shit.
It's hurting. So Mike and Ike's, yep, those are another good ones.
Mike and Ike's, hot tamales, Charleston chews.
Charleston shoes. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, we're running thin. I think we have a little bit of time left. Hold on.
Charleston chews, Chico sticks, lemon heads, atomic balls. I'm just naming all the ones that all those candies, but yeah, I was just chewing on my tooth. I was just crunching on it, didn't even realize it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I had to end up going to the dentist and having it pulled anyway because it broke off really bad. So, yeah. Yep. Good old days. That brings back memories. Some good old memories when that was before cell phones, y'all.
So you got people in here hungry. I said, dang, now I want snacks. I can't eat snacks right now. I want to.
Oh yeah. Me
eat
neither.
right
I can't eat snacks. It's coming up to no. We got snow caps, M&M mix, with the butter popcorn.
Oh, hold on. M&M's with Sour Patch Kids with popcorn is good. Milk Duds, not Milk Duds. Why do I keep saying Milk Duds? Even though with Milk Duds, it will help if you get kernels in your tooth because Milk does have that caramelly sticky inside, so it will help right remove that. Yeah, but also Whoppers, especially if you like the M&Ms mixed in it. Bella, I don't know if you try Whoppers in it, but that's also good. Matter of fact, what is y'all favorite? What is y'all favorite? Like if y'all going to the theater or you just home, what is your favorite mix? Like popcorn and what else do you put in your popcorn?
Popcorn and butter. I don't add nothing in my popcorn. Everything has to be separate.
So just popcorn and butter?
That's it.
I feel that. You wouldn't put any like
nope.
I got introduced to salt and vinegar popcorn at the movie theater.
Never had that.
It's fucking delicious. Because I love you gotta like if you like salt and vinegar chips, you're gonna like salt and vinegar.
Yeah. Never had that.
It's delicious.
Oh, and I have to have an icy cherry or either cherry mixed with Coke.
Okay. Let me see.
A large icy. Knowing doggone well I'm gonna have to use the bathroom in the middle of the movie, but I don't care.
For real, right? I
That
was
was
to
a
say,
good
y'all
icy.
remember Mamba and Mamba Sours?
Yep,
I
we still have Mambas down here in Tampa. You go to the you go to the gas station, you'll find a thing of Mambas.
what is it, like a now later or something? Or
It's like a Now Later, but it's not as hard as Now Later, and it's like different flavors. And
oh,
it's in like
okay.
a bigger pack. It's called Mamba.
Oh, I'm trying to. All right, hold on. Let me look it up. Hold on, because I gotta look stuff up. Because some stuff I forgot
You
because I
man,
may have
come on,
only had
man.
it a couple of
You
times.
you from Miami? I know y'all had Mambas down there.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. As soon as I saw the package, yep.
Yeah, I know y'all. That was look. Now Laters and Mamas was a candy
Mhm.
to have if you wanted friends when you were in school.
For real.
I was people were your friend.
Let's see what else is next. Popcorn and or Twizzlers. That's what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
I have
Twizzlers
to
are
have
my go-to
Twizzlers.
too. G.
I
For
love
real.
Twizzlers.
Love Twizzlers. Nachos and jalapenos. I see you. I see you trying to
Ooh.
get down in the movie theater, Asuna.
Oh yeah.
Whoppers. Yep. Whoppers in the popcorn. Freaking delicious.
If I'm bold, look. If I'm bold enough, I'll get a hot dog.
Was either the theater that I like going to here, like they do full on meals. Like they bring out pizzas and burgers and freaking
They have
tacos and all that stuff.
AMC. AMC has that.
Mhm.
There's actually a restaurant down here. I can't think of the name of it. It is a movie theater
Mhm.
and it's a restaurant. So while you're sitting there in a movie theater chair, you can order food, and the
Yeah.
waiter will bring you your food. I can't think of the name of the
Yeah.
restaurant down here,
Is it
but
called Roadhouse by chance? Because here we have a Roadhouse. I don't know if it's national
I
or if
can't
it's
think of
only
the
here,
name. It
but
might
that's
be
the one too.
Roadhouse, but it's a movie theater, and
Because it's like it's an
it's a restaurant.
arcade, is an arcade on one side and then a movie
Yeah.
theater. So it's an arcade, a bar, and then a movie theater.
Hmm.
And they do have like a little restaurant area, but you can go into a movie theater, watch a movie, order your food, order
Yeah.
drinks, you order beer,
You can order your food and they'll
cocktail.
bring it to you in the movie theater.
Yep.
Yeah. So they
Yep.
have that down here. I've never been. I don't even know if it's even still around.
If you go, you will never go to a normal movie theater again.
Oh, Cine Bistro is the name of it here.
It's in a bistro. Okay.
Yeah, Cine
You would
Bistro.
never go to another movie theater again if you go. Another
Yeah,
type.
they literally bring you your drinks, your food. You sit there literally eating a whole meal watching the movie.
That's cool.
Have a whole steak
You
in
would-
front of you just watching the
Yep.
movie.
And it's crazy though, because like you would think, because like me, I don't like smackers in my ear. Like people like but the chairs are so spaced apart
You won't even hear
that
it.
you don't even really hear it. Even when anyone eating, it's just you.
And you're
You just
so
there.
relaxed in there. The
You're just
seats are
sitting
so
back.
comfortable. You're literally like they're almost like a recliner almost.
Yeah. Like
So it's very comfortable.
ever since I went there, there was one movie theater, like I told you, I used to go to for premieres. Not
Mhm.
premieres, but yeah, premieres. So like when it was like the first night, so the Thursday night when the movie comes
Yeah.
out, I would go there because there would be excuse me, because there would be nobody in there. You know, everybody be going to the bigger ones.
Yeah.
But then of course that secret was found out, and I started going to this other theater called Tinseltown, which is one of the theaters I used to go to when I first got here in 2007, which is a dope theater. But then I found Roadhouse, and I'm like, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only theater I'm going to. Like, what do you mean?
Never.
Dinner and a movie? Nah, dinner with your
Yeah.
movie. Like, we ain't got to go to a restaurant and then, and then go to a
Oh
movie.
yeah.
Just go here. Basic. The SJ says I'm basic, just popcorn and butter. That must be a Scorpio thing, because I think my mom she only do popcorn and butter too.
Popcorn and butter. I don't want to mix. That's like I don't want I can't stand those jars of peanut butter and jelly mix. It doesn't taste right. I don't want my peanut butter and jelly mixed
That's one thing I
together.
agree with. Like my kids
That's
love it, but I gotta
disgusting.
have separate. Like I gotta
It
have
don't
my
taste.
jelly
I gotta have my
or my
peanut
jam.
butter on one. Yeah, and my
Yeah.
jam. Yeah,
Jam on the other. Got to.
yeah. I can't do
Like
that.
I don't even really like jelly like that.
Yeah.
Jam I rock with. Twix or peanut butter M&Ms. I don't get popcorn. Okay. Oh, so SJ, you'll do the nachos, cheese, and jalapenos too. Okay. Popcorn with enough butter and salt you can fill the honoris artery. No, G. No. Extra butter popcorn with sour patch. Yep. That's a good one. That's one thing I like to do too. Mix some Sour Patch Kids in there. I don't know. It tastes different. Mamba low key better than Starburst. Asuna, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I do think Mamba is better than Starburst. I feel like Mambas are way juicier than the Starburst. Oh, you bringing it in? Okay. Cinebistro. Okay. Yeah. They have one like that in Atlanta. Saw one of the Resident Evil movies there while eating wings. Perfect. I think those theaters are the dopest. You know, like you just go in there, eat your food, chill out, watch the movie, drink some alcohol. I mean, I think they water their alcohol down more than a restaurant does, which is typically why I'll just order a beer. But yeah, those theaters are dope. Scorpio coming back. I'm right here for Scorpio before I dismiss the show. Oh yeah, I could talk to y'all. I know I could tell y'all about. So this might freak some people out. So something I saw today. Where is it at?
What we freaking out? What we freaking out?
Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm. That would be so dope. Oh, y'all have a Cine Bistro there? Yeah, I've never been to the Cine Bistro here in Tampa. Mind you, it's been here for years. Yeah, so they make good money there.
Yep, booze and the snack counter are the cash cows. They are like they, and I think that's the reason why. If you even notice with a lot of those places, the movie ticket typically isn't that expensive.
No,
because they make a lot of the money from the food. So like places like that, the movie tickets usually aren't that expensive. So on the aliens thing, right? So this is the topic. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist, and Trump knows about it. The subtitle is: A galactic federation has been waiting for humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are. I believe it. I just, I don't think the part I don't believe. Like I believe there's some type of space federation with aliens and together, but I don't believe anybody is coming to coming to bring Earth into that regime. We entirely too ghetto. If they're trying to bring Earth in, is because some bad guys have the eyes set. Has anybody seen Fallen Skies? Has anybody seen that TV show?
I haven't seen that.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold up the Israel. Yeah, the Israelis. It was the Israelis who said that. There's a former Israeli space security chief has set eyebrows shooting heavenward. Wow, the writing on this. By saying that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation.
Heavenward?
Heavenward. They actually use the way they found a way to use it. That when I see writers write like that, I feel like they have a whole bunch of words in their hat, and they like before they start writing, they like pick out 5 words and they have to figure out how to use them.
Heavenward. That's almost like saying father. This is your father.
Your father. So we get to meet Stitch. I don't know.
That's crazy.
You say you trust the Israelis intelligence? Tell me why.
Tell me why.
I know they are very good at collecting intelligence, probably better than America when it comes to some things.
I mean,
and I can't tell you how, why, or what, but yeah.
I have a question. Why would you want to bother aliens?
Because everybody wants to leave Earth, and I think a lot of humans haven't realized. Like I want to leave only because I have a different mindset than some. Because I'm not going to go out there and try to spread the Lord of Jesus Christ to aliens. But there's a lot of individuals on the planet who
they look. The aliens already know who he is.
Yep, they know.
They were around during the
I mean, I'm like this, and this is the part that I think is funny. Is like if you actually, and I know you do, you have and did Scorpio, but if you
Mhm.
actually read the Bible, quite literally, God and Jesus are both, and all them angels, all of them are aliens. Like none of them are from Earth. None of them, not even Lucifer. None of them are from Earth.
Have you ever looked at like actually take the time and look at the picture of the Last Supper? I I, I need you all to actually look at the picture. In
Okay,
back of the picture, up in the sky, behind where they're
I know
sitting,
what you're talking about.
there's
Yeah.
literally some spacecraft sitting up there.
Hmm. Yep.
Even even pictures with the Pope and stuff like that. There's like spacecrafts. Why do you think those are there? It's not just because they're pretty shapes.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they're for a reason. Yes, they do have one of the best. Because I can't say that, but yes, they have one of the best. They do have
Let's
they have a very good one. Believe it or not,
think,
Russia has a good one too.
think about it.
So
When
when
they
Russia
said,
comes out and says the same thing, like because they've been saying a lot about aliens too. Russia's intelligence gathering is pretty good too. So is China's.
what do you think they mean when they said the wing chariots came from the sky?
Hmm. Yep. Does that make the Lapusians the omniscience chosen ones? Technically, yes. They would definitely be the omniscience chosen ones. The Lapusians would be.
Mm.
Oh, they would definitely would be. But yeah, so it's crazy hearing that because here's my thing, right? I see because of course having a combat battle mindset and then also living on this planet for almost 40 years. Yeah, y'all, I'll be 40 in September. Um,
I'll be 40 in
the only
November.
thing the only thing I can think about, if there is some type of intergalactic federation out there trying to come in contact with Earth to be friends and to say, hey, this is what spaceships do. The only thing I can think about, because if you have any type of federation like that, like look at the real world. The reason why there are armies is one for taking over places and two for defense. Those are quite literally the only two reasons why an army is needed.
Yeah,
So one for colonizing, and two for defense.
yeah.
So if there's a federation, it's probably there for one colonizing and two for defense. And if they're there for defense and they're coming to Earth for defense, it means that something else out there has already had his eyes on us and it's probably moving its way here. And they're like, hey, we got to help the humans because they're about to get their ass kicked. That's the reason why I said, has anyone seen Fallen Skies? Because quite literally, that happens in there. First, you have this first group of aliens come, and these aliens have already taken over other aliens and they're using them as their soldiers and so on and so forth. Come to Earth, destroy and take over everything. We have a fighter's resistance, which I do believe Earth would do, especially if they don't poison us all first. And then next, another alien group came, and this alien group was part of a federation that was fighting back. So either they're talking about falling skies, or we're about to live it. I hope y'all got weapons. I don't think they're going to do anything. But Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Uh,
crazy.
so it's wild. Yeah, I'm a military buff, so I always like to confirm my thoughts through you. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, youngins. Which youngins? Oh, us?
Yeah,
Earth? Most
because
definitely.
no, because we're turning 40 this year.
Oh, yeah. I'm still a baby. I just
Yeah.
feel like they aliens will find us get that. I do too. I feel like they will find us ghetto. So I don't
Why
foresee
you
them trying to help.
why you think a lot of them don't? Why you think a lot of them don't land? They just pass through. They were like,
I
oh,
know. They don't be trying to stop. They just
mm-mm.
come through. Oh, there they go doing dumb shit again.
There they go again.
Like they just come in. I guarantee you, all the UFOs we see is probably a field trip. They're bringing their little baby aliens over here, and they're using this. We're a zoo. Hey, we're going to Earth today for our field trip. Here, sign this permission slip. We're going to go to Earth, and we're going to see how the creatures on Earth are acting.
Yeah, this is what they do.
Wouldn't that be ironic, considering how many zoos we have on the planet, and then our whole planet being an alien zoo?
A big old zoo.
That would be crazy. Something to think about, people.
It is. It is. It is. It is. It is.
Mm-mm-mm.
Crazy.
But I'll put the link in here for that article if y'all want to read it. Let me see when it came. So this came out a long time ago in 2020. I just thought it was interesting because, of course, I like the idea of an extraterrestrial life because I think it's depressing to if we're the only life. I don't care what anyone says. If Earth is the only thing that has life, that's depressing because that means we're going to be the first ones to venture out in space. And then
I don't.
that means we're probably going to run across life that's way less civilized than us. And we're just going to do something dumb, which Silverse plays on that in a way. Whenever you start learning about the Blue Fire Guardians, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't believe that we're the only life.
I don't either.
I
The reason why I don't,
that.
and I use this argument like not against really, but because I've had this conversation with some Christians before. Not our favorite rocket ship. I use this conversation with some Christians before because they were like, "No, we're the special, we're the chosen, we're the special ones by God, we're the only life." And I'm just and I basically bring up Genesis, and I'm like, he left to take care of his other flock, right? I'm like, what did you think he meant, bird? What did you think God, this whatever it is, meant? Birds?
All the creator of Earth,
birds? Yeah,
the creator of everything. You mean to tell me that big old galaxy out there is just
empty,
one Earth
with
and
one thing alive,
solar system? No.
And if that's the case, then we are in assimilation.
Yeah, we are.
That's the only other explanation. If there is no life out there, then this is assimilation. And we're the Sims. We're somebody's Sims right now. We're in somebody's Sim City right now. So I'm talking. What's the Simonese? What's the language that they speak? So no, Ebony, that's perfectly okay. We need that.
So I'm just like,
we can't, Glenn. We can't at all.
We can't just be the only life form here. The galaxy, I think there's more than one Earth and more than one galaxy. It's too big.
I mean,
and it goes too far to not just have one Earth.
Because what science, which is what baffled me. This is the reason why I do believe that somebody has had contact with something. Because at one point, everybody was like, "What's out there? What's out there? What's out there? What's out there?" And then we get to a point where, "Oh, there's nothing out there." And if you believe that, you're crazy. Then what? When did they do the reveal? In 2020, I think, when they put out the information. And so, like, all of that's going on. And then they're like, "Yes, they're out there, but they're all trying to kill us." So, so it's really like, I don't like SJ just said, and this is how I feel. If we are the most intelligent life out there, that is most definitely depressing. And some of you Earthlings need to fix your shit ASAP because, and that includes political leaders too. Like, I wouldn't even vote to send y'all on a damn on a fucking gravy boat in Thanksgiving dinner, like across the table. Like, I would not, because some of those politicians are stupid.
No, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't send you out there as a representative. No.
And right there, G, the math doesn't support. Even if you look at the G, I know you remember the name of it. If you can't put it in the chat, I'll put it up there, but it's escaping my mind right now. Was it the Fermi paradox? Yeah, is it the Fermi paradox? G, correct me if I'm right or wrong. But even if you look at the math on that, it doesn't make sense because in one galaxy you have hundreds of thousands, probably millions of solar systems. And I think that's what a lot of people forget, because a lot of people look at our solar system thinking it's a galaxy. No, our solar system is a solar system. And then there's millions of solar systems in our galaxy. And then there's millions of galaxies in our universe. And then there's millions of universes in the entirety of all. So even if life isn't coming from your solar system, I guarantee you there's another solar system out there that has it. If, like, let's say our galaxy, we're just the only ones alive in our galaxy, there's still millions of other galaxies out there.
Even if that whole thing, if they were to go by the whole so-called Big Bang thing, you mean to tell me that one little cell just made one Earth and one solar system? You got to be kidding me.
It don't make sense. Like G said, the math doesn't support it. It does not. That's why I think it's funny whenever these scientists like, "Oh, you hear scientists like aliens." There's no aliens. Like, you just stop being a scientist, because the first rule of being a scientist is asking fucking questions.
Yeah, you got to ask questions.
And with that, You got to have some type of creative mind. Yes, the Fermi. Thank you, G. The Fermi paradox. Yep. So if y'all don't know what a Fermi paradox is, look that up, check it out, and just basically do the math on it. And quite literally, that paradox supports life on other planets. And the crazy question that comes back: well, if there's life, why haven't they come to see us? Well, you know how you don't visit that noisy ass neighbor that's a couple of houses down because
You know
they're
how you don't
always
eat at
loud and
everybody's
playing
house?
music in the middle of the house, so you don't go and chill with them. You stay in your house. Yeah, we're the noisy ass neighbor that's a couple of houses down. They're not going to
They
come and
probably
see us.
they probably look at us
It's,
going, they're weird.
they're weird.
I'm
The
staying
fuck
on
is
my
wrong with that
planet.
planet? Like,
Yeah.
they're sick again.
Betty,
Why aren't they
wait,
dead?
look, here it goes. They have people living on the street? Seriously?
Yeah, they aren't helping each other. And if they
What?
do come down, just like you would go down to that noisy neighbor's house, you would go to that noisy neighbor's house to probably raise some hell. So when they do come to our house, that's probably why they're coming, to raise some hell.
Yeah.
Because we're that noisy neighbor. So something to think about, scientists, before y'all start saying, why aren't they coming? Think about our planet. We aren't really approachable.
You got pollution. You got issues with
Exactly. Rolling their windows up as they fly by. Exactly. That's exactly what. Oh shit, that's that damn. Hey, just roll your windows up. Let's not stop here. Keep going.
No.
We
Here
probably.
go.
I guarantee you, if there's traffic lights, if there's traffic lights out there, ours is the one with the fast one. You know, the one that turned green and turned red all of a sudden and turned green again. Ours is the one with the. We got the fast traffic light.
Here you go. Lock your doors, y'all. We're going in that area. Lock your doors.
Yep, y'all live like this? Exactly. Y'all haven't figured out a way to make food and not make everybody pay for it? Oh, you're just about money. Yeah, you're not ready for space because you can't have people paying for shit on spaceships. That's the reason why if you look at Star Trek and stuff like that, money doesn't matter. I mean, they have. I think they've mentioned credits before, but it's like no one really uses it. There's no point in having money.
Yeah.
You know.
You're not supposed to, like my mom always say, you're not supposed to that ring is beautiful. What ring?
The ring you're wearing.
Oh, this one. I'm sorry. I forgot I had it on. See?
Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
you're not supposed to hold on. Thank you very much, by the way, G. You're not supposed to hold on to money. My mom said that's why it has wings on it. It's not supposed to stay with you.
Nope. It's not. What are you gonna do to it? Take it to the grave, and then what?
Well, they're gonna dig that grave up and take that money and spend it.
Take all your money.
Shit. They go right to Walmart and get them a big screen 72-inch TV.
Well, nope. But oh man, we actually got through all our topics. Took about 2 hours. So,
yes.
With that being said, I just want to say thank you all for dropping in on the bridge. It was a fun show as always.
Very much so.
But we're gonna go ahead and end it here.
Yes.
And we will see y'all next Wednesday.
Yes.
If nothing crazy happens.
Yeah. We have a new time, y'all. We're starting at 8 a.m. Yeah. If I can speak.
8 p.m. EST.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, follow, and share, comment, please. And also don't forget about the Sovereign Comics Patreon, y'all. Don't forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
we're gonna start doing some crazy stuff.
We're gonna start putting some stuff on there, and some merch is coming soon, and you want to get that merch.
Yep.
You want to be a part of that. So yeah, we got some good things coming along that we want you all to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, SJ. Glad you could catch us, G.
Yeah,
that's another reason why I wanted to move it too, because I feel like a lot more people had the opportunity to catch it at this time.
Yeah, at this time. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Thank you all
safe.
very much.
Check on your mental health. Take care of yourself.
And don't forget your physical health too.
Yes, physical health too.
Pair the two, however you can. Pair the two. Build a bridge between the two. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Build a bridge, y'all. So that being said, with that being said, y'all take it easy. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And we will see y'all next Wednesday on the bridge.
Wednesday on the bridge. 8 p.m. EST.
8 p.m. EST. Y'all take it easy.
Yes.
That right?
One more time. Hold on, the wig. I had to put it on real fast.
We out.